Hi, it's Jazz, and today I want to talk about Kismet. Uh, every one of us, like the ocean, wave, experience a wide array of emotions and experiences throughout our lives. We experience the fears of a tsunami, calmness of a tranquil sea, and the windy storms in between. Sometimes our health is good and money is great, and at other times we're desperate for a dollar and illness chokes the will to live. Kismet is a belief that things happen in life according to a higher will. Some say God's will, others say it is a result of our previous karma, and what we sow is in this lifetime is what we reap. And if you believe in transmigration, then previous lives affect that as well. Well, this is my story. When I was 22 years old, going to university, thinking of getting a teacher's degree to teach. So one day I asked my dad to read my palm. He's a very spiritual man. He has said many things to people previously that came true. So I questioned him. I said, Dad, will I make $30,000 a year? Jobs were tight at that point. The Ontario economy wasn't the best. And if he said yes, thinking, hey, I got my teaching job. So he said yes. And he said, don't worry, a lot more than that. So I pushed. I said, $40K. He said the same thing. I said $60K. He repeated himself. Then I said $100K. And he said the same thing. And at that point, I thought, hey, Dad, what the heck? You must be crazy. No teacher's making $100K. It takes 10 years to make $65K at that time. But he did say, with the condition, that after 28, and really after 30, he said that. So, as any other 22-year-old, I forgot all about it and just moved on with life. I didn't get my teaching degree. I moved to Vancouver, worked in an environmental laboratory, then met up with my wife, and then all of a sudden, as it so happens, she was from Calgary, so we moved back to Toronto. Her job was transferable and so forth and whatnot. And I'm 28 at this time. Time passes by, and very quickly sometimes. And my sister asked me to help her out and build a website for her printing business. So my mom says, go ahead, suck up your ego and just go work because, you need a job right now. So I went and worked. And then after a little bit, I asked her, hey, do you mind if I start my own internet printing business at the side? I won't interfere with yours. I'll market to the US. And she said, no, not a problem. And so I started in October of 98. Got my first order end of December. And all of a sudden, come February, I'm making a couple $1,000s a week. And it just grows. And I'm thinking, wow. It didn't hit me right at that point, but everything he said came true. So, things happen in life we don't know of until they unravel. The winds of change affect us in different ways, and we don't know where it's going to take us. That is why over the years I've matured to understand and accept gratefully God's blessings in my life. Even when things are bad, I know there are lessons to learn. Have you felt the hands of Kismet in your life? Or hands of God? Things just worked out magically for you and you rode the tide? Share your story. We'd love to hear about it. Thank you for listening. Cheers.